Hello, friends. James Stevenson and Loki back with another episode of Who's Hating Hard on Tesla Today? Also, an episode of Dunkin on Munkin. We're going to dunk on Munkin some more. I just posted a video, Dunkin on Munkin, and we're going to do that again. Right, Loki? Yes. If he moves over to his bed, you'll be able to keep an eye on him in the Loki spot cam. But until then, let's review the content today. Who's hating hard on Jason DeBolt and James Stevenson today? It's Motorhead Brad Munkin, or rather, the real person hiding behind the fake name Brad Munkin, as I go back to share my desktop again. And show you these tweets. He's hating hard on Tesla every single day, but sometimes he takes a short break to hate on people who bought Tesla stock 10 years ago. Right, Loki? As Loki moves back over to his spot. Let me move this cable for him. Sold his house to go all in on Tesla in January 2023. Remember that date. Retweeting Jason DeBolt. If you're looking for certainty and risk reduction in your investments, everyone else is doing that too. This is a good, long, unrelated tweet from Jason DeBolt that I liked. The important part for today's video is, okay, but weird flex though, because that was great timing for Jason DeBolt to go long. You yourself said that you bought calls in December of 22, so just the prior month. And in January 23, I think January 6th of 2023, you shorted the bottom and got your face ripped off. Like he announced that he was shorting Tesla more, filling his boots with puts, is what he said. Your bear thesis was expecting Tesla to lose money in 2023 and to fall from $106 per share, where he shorted it, to $5 or $10 per share. I'm trying to help you out, fraud hiding behind the fake name Brad Munkin. So here's the receipts. I've got the receipts for you with a screenshot of what Tesla's stock price did over the last half of 2022 and the first half of 2023 here. So Ocelot, at default user T, another longtime Tesla hater and troll, agreed, I'm skeptical that all these fanboys are up thousands and thousands of percent. I have a feeling most of these fanboys are just novice retail investors who got in during the COVID bubble. Sure, some have probably been in since pre-2019, but definitely not the majority. Well, you're looking at one, and Jason DeBolt is another. He was buying shares before I was buying them in 2014. Motorhead Brad Munkin replying, this is why we're not even in the first inning of Tesla going to $5. But what is that split adjusted? It's still $5. He tweeted this after Tesla had done both stock splits. So he expected Tesla to fall to $5 in current split dollars. And here it says, I'm not as stupid as you Tesla fanboys. If Tesla is oversold, I'll buy calls, which I did yesterday, he said, on December 23rd of 2022. Now he wants to make fun of Jason DeBolt for buying shares weeks after he was buying call options on Tesla, right before the stock price fell to these lows, January 6th of 2023, where he flip-flopped. It said he was going to buy in. I don't have that screenshot up. Maybe it's the next one. The main thesis is that they make losses in 2023. Musk admitted it last night on a Twitter space. You just closed your ears. Well, you heard something Elon Musk did not say, because Tesla made over $10 billion of profits in 2023. Motorhead Brad Munkin went on George Noble's podcast claiming that Tesla would lose money in 2023, which you see him articulating here as the main thesis. They make losses in 2023. What's this other one? Tesla might report in line or a beat to deliveries on January 2nd or 3rd. Q4 consensus is 418. Key is pricing, which is down. I'm filling my boots with puts before the Q4 22 results on January 25th. And then he did it on the 6th. What's this one say? Don't you understand? He's warning about 2023 earnings being bad. I'd be super careful as that's bearish for an auto stock. If Tesla has double-digit earnings declines or a quarterly loss, the stock could trade down to $10, less than 1x book value. So that was the $5 to $10 I was referring to. Tesla might report in line or a beat to deliveries. But would you recommend sticking to an existing short position until then? I have no position in Tesla right now, he said on December 31st of 22. Now he's making fun of Jason DeBolt for being long. He was long the week earlier, and then Tesla went down all week, and he closed out of his short position at a loss by 1 week later on New Year's Eve. The stock market wouldn't have been open on New Year's Eve, right? That's a trading holiday, I think. But I will be fully loaded with puts before the January 25th Q4 22 results announcement. Fun stuff there. Are the alligators in Florida getting scarier? Was his reply. I replied, hey Brad, why'd you delete this post? Because you realized you were caught in a lie? Your lies get more brazen after Tesla reports bad numbers? I only ask because you rarely delete anything, and most of your posts are proven wrong sooner or later. What did he delete? Well, I've got screenshots of what he deleted. There's a crude meme here. He wouldn't have deleted it for that. I'm not going to read you that. But he said he told his 100,000 plus followers that I reside in Japan. Imagine if that were true. James is a killer of families whenever he gets burnt. My Tesla Q bros would never do that. All right, so probably it was this that made him delete it. I wanted to hear him say. He didn't say why. So yeah, that post has been deleted. It was a false accusation, though. I have never tried to dox the real person hiding behind the fake name Brad Munchen. I know their real name, and I know at least where they did live until perhaps recently, and the company they worked for, and what job title they had, and who their family members are, and things like that. I'm not going to dox you, fake person hiding behind the fake name Brad Munchen. I could have done that a long time ago and didn't. You haven't been very careful about hiding your true identity. Political reality at Politi-reality. I'll bet he can pull a mean bong, though. Brad replying, in high school, this type of guy held our bongs for us. Politi-reality replying, actually, he was always bumming weed off us and never had his own. He'd go around from party to party and bum bongs off his homies. LMAO. So if my reading of these tweets makes it sound like these guys know a lot more about pot culture than I do, that's probably the case. Here's this post is from an account you blocked. Bro, he's not poor. He's a Musk simp who tried to dox me. No, I did not try to dox you. It would be easy for me to dox you, and I have not done that. Replying to @Fractious Forever, poor guy remains constipated from the Vicodin, is the contribution from this pleasant fellow. I wonder why I blocked him. Gee. No reply. Or is there a reply? Let me check, show more replies. Not one from him, but from Devin Guerrero, fellow hater. Okay, weird flex because you've continued to ignore this. Are your notifications down? He thinks that I haven't given a Stevenson indicator update since October 2022, proving that he doesn't read my forecast threads because there are always Stevenson indicator updates in those. He tried to get me with the unfair edit on this video. He left out the part where I say, it's a joke, it's technical analysis, it's phrenology, it's definitely not a price target. I don't know how many times I have to say it, but folks like Devin Guerrero will pretend that I've been calling Stevenson Indicator my price target for Tesla this whole time. And I guess that's my video for today. Who's hating hard on Tesla today? Well, it's Motorhead Brad Munchen and Politi-reality and Devin Guerrero lying about me. Just imagine the audacity to have a fake account, and this is not a very good angle on Loki, is it? There he is. Accusing people of trying to dox you. I made a whole video with Brian White on his Futuraza channel explaining why we don't dox people. It's not just because it's against the policy of X and you can get your account suspended for doing it, which is a good policy. It's also because people have a right to be anonymous on X if they choose to be. Plenty of people have a good reason for choosing to be anonymous. This guy, Motorhead Brad Munchen, he calls himself, is using it to say anything he wants, no matter how crude or disrespectful or false, and never have to pay any real-life consequences for it. So if you've watched this far into the video, don't forget to click the like button. You can do that on X by clicking the heart, or on YouTube, you hit the thumbs up. You know how YouTube works. Subscribe to me if you haven't done that already. Thank you to everybody who supports me, especially my executive producers, Kathy Kitchler and RebellionAir.com, and I'll see you in the next one.